How's it going, everyone? I'm just going to do a pretty comprehensive rundown on how to fix the no sound problem and speaker problem on the iPhone. So I'll be giving you about 10 steps to follow, and all of these steps I've pretty much pulled straight from my website. My website is called iPhoneNoSound.com, and that all started from when I had my previous phone, which was the iPhone 4, and I had some pretty bad sound problems with that. I looked all over the internet, found some pretty good solutions, and decided to throw them up there in the one place. So yeah, I'll give you a list of everything that's worked, and for all intents and purposes this phone is fully functioning, but I will still show you the methods that you should use and that are most likely to work for you. So yeah, I'll start with number one, and it's the most obvious one, but some people do miss it. If you look on the side of your iPhone, you'll notice there's a little toggle here. If that's on orange, that means it's on silent or vibrate mode. So if you flick that up, that'll put that back onto loud. Since that is on the exterior and it is easily pliable, it does tend to move, so just give that a shot. I mean, it might not be the issue, but give it a try anyway, see if that works. And also, alternatively, you can do it from the screen. So if you slide up, you can do the mute button, or you can just slide up the toggle sound button there. And the second step is to fully do a restart of your phone. I'm not going to restart the phone during this video, but what you do is hold the power button and the home button for about 10 seconds. So you hold those down, and then it will just shut down after about 10 seconds. But I won't do that. The third step, which is similar to the second one, it's more of a reset instead of a restart. So for that, you want to go to Settings, scroll down to General, and then scroll down all the way to Reset, and then click Reset All Settings. And just remember that this will erase all your content, contacts, all of your apps. So make sure you back it up to iTunes or the iCloud, because you will lose everything. And the reason why we do this is just to eliminate any glitches that might be on the phone just at that time and point. So give that a shot, and that might work for you as well. And also for step 4, this one actually seems to be really popular, and when I first heard this I was a bit sketchy about it, but like I said, it is surprisingly successful. And what you want to do is you want to squeeze the bottom right hand corner of your phone. So on the left you have the mic, on the right you have the speaker. So the reason why we do this is because the speaker is behind the grill. Sometimes the speaker can get dislodged from the connector, which is behind the case. So what you want to do is you want to squeeze down on that fairly hard. The phone's not going to break, but you want to put some good amount of pressure into it, and try that for about 30 seconds. And it's super surprising how successful that is for people. So give that a shot. Try it for 30 seconds and see how you go. And for step 5, which is also quite strange, but a lot of these are, this one seems to be pretty popular for the iPhone 4 and 4S because of the old connector docking point it had. With this one it's not as bad, but with the old one it got really dirty, the pins could break, they could ply out. So what you want to do is you want to get a toothbrush, and you want to gently just rub in there. And what that does, it removes any dirt from the connectors that might be giving it a false reading, and it thinks that the phone is on a music dock. So if you give that a shot, that normally removes any dust or dirt, cleans the connectors, and then that is usually pretty successful as well. And you can also use like a rubbing alcohol for that as well. But just remember, don't use any oil-based spirits because they won't dry, and then you'll just have a bigger problem on your hands. We don't want that, so on to step 6. This one is not as popular, but it still seems to be quite successful. So similar with the docking one and cleaning it, you also want to do that with the headphone jack. And what you do is you insert your headphone jack point into the inlet there. And what you want to do is just put that in, put that out, put it in, put that out. And so similar to the last one, it removes any dirt or dust or grime. And that also can trick the phone into thinking it's on a dock. And also you can use a Q-tip, which also works. So just dampen that a bit and then apply it a bit, and then you can squeeze it in and also do the same. Even then, just look at all the dirt you get off that one Q-tip. So that one's quite successful as well. For step 7, which is similar to step 2 and 3, you want to do a full restore. So for this, you'd plug your phone into iTunes, you'd restore it, and then you'd obviously back up all your content to iTunes. And while you're doing that, you may as well search for updates. I know recently with the 8.1 and the iOS 8 that came out, there was some sound issues that were quite prevalent, so just check for updates, because that sometimes can fix the problem, as it sometimes is software. And I can't do this right here, but on the website, if you go there is a way to jailbreak your iPhone. That's not the hard part, but once you do jailbreak it, you can go into the access files of the phone, and you can actually delete the file that makes the phone think it's on a music dock. So you still will be able to plug your phone into a music dock, but you've just deleted that file that makes the connection. That one's actually pretty successful. I actually did that one with my old iPhone 4, and that worked, but the only thing is you can't update your phone to the new software that comes out unless there's a new jailbreak for it. But keep in mind that one does work quite well. And also for step 9, this one did also work for me for my iPhone 4, and that is to use a hairdryer. So you want to put it on low heat, as low as possible, and you want to hover it about 10 to 15 centimeters or about 4 inches above the iPhone speaker. What that does is it removes any moisture that gets locked into the dock or the speaker grill, so it'll evaporate that moisture and then hopefully clear the connectors, and then that will most likely give you your sound back. So that's another successful step that I've used and other people have said have worked as well. So you can give that one a shot, it's pretty good. And when you do hover it above the iPhone, do that for about no longer than 5 minutes. The phone will start to get quite hot, and when it does start to do that, just pull it away and then let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. And when you're doing this, make sure your phone is turned off, because you don't want to damage any components in the phone either. And there is another step, and that is using a vacuum or a hoover just to clean out any dirt or dust that gets stuck in there. So it's similar to the toothbrush step, but you're sucking out all the dirt that makes it think the iPhone is on a docking station. So and also there is another step that I've just recently put up on the website, which is quite successful as well, and that is putting the phone in a bag of rice. So you put it in a resealed bag, and then you let it sit for about 12 to 30 hours. So that's similar to the hairdryer step, as then it evaporates and sucks out all the moisture from the phone. So you can give all these steps a try, and if any of them do work, please comment below, because it all helps. And if you do come up with any of your own solutions and fixes, then also share those. I think about 40 of the solutions on my website have been from people that have shared their experiences, so they all do help. So comment below and subscribe, that would be a great help. I've only just started on YouTube, so give us your thoughts, and good luck, thanks.